Hi, my name is John Kennedy. I'm a ESL professor currently teaching in China, and my responsibilities include helping the students learn English and to a larger extent helping them pass their English final exam at the end of the semester that the university gives to them, and then helping them with passing the college English test, which they have to take or get a good score on to get a good job after college. Um, as far as who's had the most influence on me in my life, I think it's easy to say that my parents did, simply because they raised me. Um, I guess there's a whole argument about nature versus nurture in regards to who you are, why you are the way you are. But I think I would veer on the nurture part here, that I was raised a certain way and I reflect the values of my parents. The results of my personality test, let's see here, um, an 88 for extroversion, so I'm extremely extroverted. Um, Not to say that I want to be the center of attention, just I don't mind it. I've really never had any problems um, having people talk to me, talking to people, carrying conversations. I am a teacher after all. I have to stand in front of a large, group of students and teach and lecture or just lead in general. A 91 for emotional stability. I would say that I'm very stable. I don't get stressed out very easily. I always think everything is going to be fine in the end. I'm confident. I have a lot of confidence in my decision making ability, my skills, and even leadership, we could say. So nothing really stresses me out too bad. I don't have mood swings or anything like that. So that makes sense. Agreeableness is my lowest score at 62, um, which I guess makes sense. Um, I'm friendly, but I'm not afraid to tell someone that they're wrong or have a discussion with them about the merits of their ideas, which I can come off as blunt, maybe a bit abrasive sometimes. I know that for sure. So I guess I think that makes sense. Um, Conscientiousness, 87. I'm very careful. I'm fairly detail oriented. I like to have a plan for everything. I don't really like to leave anything um, to random. I always have a plan. I will say that. And intellect and imagination, 93. So I mean, I like to read. Um, I'm an avid guitarist, and I play a lot of music. I make music, and I would say that I have a pretty vivid imagination um, when it comes to that kind of stuff. I'm not big on drawing or anything like that, painting, but especially music. Um, let's see. The two leadership theories that I most closely align to, the autocratic leadership theory, which I will explain, and the situational leadership theory. Um, I'm not a huge fan of dictators, but I think, in my view, it is true that a benevolent dictator is the best form of government, and has the potential to be the best leader. And obviously, there's a lot of potential for misuse of power and things like that. If the leader's not uh, qualified, it could be it could present many problems. But I do truly believe that if the qualified individual is at the helm, I don't see why there should be, a lot of other people who have no idea what they're talking about trying to steer the ship. Um, so I think that this kind of leadership dynamic is definitely the most efficient and the most logical in most cases. And of course, though, I like the situational leadership. Just as an ESL teacher, there's a lot of things that come up in class off the cuff, comments, opportunities that present themselves that I have to adapt to quickly. So I truly believe that while authoritarian guidance in the classroom is really effective, especially for ESL. You need to be able to adapt. You need to be able to see the situation, read the situation, maybe realize that you don't know the best answer, or realize that maybe this is a time for a bit of input and creativity from someone else. So I would say I believe in this kind of leadership to an extent, as long as it makes sense. If it starts to not make sense, then yeah, the leader should always adapt to each an individual situation. Thank you.